So for my butterfly today, I've chosen to use some papers from the Sage and Grace collection paper pad. And in fact, I've chosen to use this very beautiful, cute little rosebud one. And what I did is I cut a square which was 4 inches by 4 inches. And I then cut that down the middle. So I had 2 lots of 2 inches by 4 inches. Now, one of those I put to one side, and the other one I went ahead and I've scored that at 1/4 inches all the way along on the short side. So the short side, and you're scoring it down at 1/4 inch. Now what you need to do is you just need to concertina fold those. So just backwards and forwards. Yep, so just concertina fold, a bit like making those flower yo-yos that I did on my last video. Okay, so that's all beautifully folded. So now what I want to do is I need to open this up, and I'm just going to flatten it because I need to make some pencil marks. And what I'll do is I'll just zoom in here. I'm going to use my mat because this is easy. One of those squares represents 1 inch. So all I need to do is a pencil mark, 1 inch and 1 inch, and here as well. Okay, and I'm going to do the same on the other end at the 1 inch mark and 1 inch in. So you can see my marks there. That's what you need to do. The next thing we need to do is we need to cut away those corners, and I'm just going to do that on my new toy, my new Kaisercraft paper trimmer. Now, this paper trimmer has this wonderful feature which I do like, and it is these little lines. So basically, this line here, this little track, the inner one, is where I actually cut. So that's my cutting line. And the next one I will use when that one is worn out by simply flipping this around, and then the new one becomes my cutting line. So we get much more life out of this bit of plastic, which is a real bonus. But what I need to do is I need to cut away the corners. So I'm simply going to line up that little mark with the cutting line and that mark with the cutting line. So it doesn't have to be really spot on, but near enough is good enough. So you can see now I've taken that corner away, and I need to do the same on the other 3 corners. So just whizzing that down, taking it away, and the same over here. And taking it away. Fantastic. So I've got my corners now cut out, so that's what my piece of paper looks like. And I'm now going to refold, which will be really quick, the butterfly like this. All right, then what we need to do is to fold him in half. Just like that. And that becomes the top section of our butterfly. Yep, when you open him all out, that's the top section of our butterfly. So now we need to do the bottom section. So we're going to grab that other piece of paper, and this time I've scored on the long side down at 1/4 inch all the way across. 1/4 inch all the way across, and I'm going to do exactly the same, just concertina fold. It doesn't matter which way you start off folding, really doesn't matter. So simple concertina fold, okay, and then just give it a good pressing together. Excellent. And again, we need to fold this one in half. Okay, so perfect. This is going to be the bottom of my butterfly. So I now need to join these together. And I've got a bit of string to do that because this will also form the antennae. So I'm going to wrap the string around, and I'm just going to tie a knot. Really simple, we can all tie knots. Well, actually it's a little bit fiddly with the butterfly because there's 2 pieces we're trying to get together. So it's easy but fiddly. Okay. So put that knot at the top. Perfect. And once you're happy, just tie the second, but you can move it around if you want to. Okay, so that's my antenna for my butterfly. So I'm just going to chop those off so they're maybe a bit too long there. So that's the antenna. And then what we want to do is, I just like to apply a little bit of glue. So this is just Kaiser Craft's Tacky Craft glue in here, and I've bottled it into one of the Couture Creations little bottles. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, and I've done it on the wrong side, so we'll just wipe that away and pretend I didn't do that. It's the inside, so we're joining the two wings together. So a little bit of glue in there, and we just close that up and hold that together, and we do the same on the other side. Okay, and then we're going to hold that one together. Okay, just hold those together. The glue actually takes really quickly, which is wonderful. Okay. Awesome. And then once that's dried, you can just fan out your beautiful butterfly. And there he is in all his glory. Isn't he adorable? And, you know, you can put a bit of spray adhesive on there, sprinkle on some beautiful glitter. You could tie some tiny little beads to the end of his little antenna there. But that's a beautiful little embellishment that's quite quick to make, that looks just gorgeous on your cards. So you can see here on the card that I've made for this particular butterfly. Very shabby chic, and he looks gorgeous. So to make this card, check out one of my previous YouTube videos. All the details are on there for this flagpole card. So that's how you make the butterfly. Hope you make loads and loads of them. They're great fun. And remember, I started off with a 4-inch square. You can make huge butterflies for your wall, but start off with a 12-inch, a whole sheet of paper, and they would be beautiful. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. There's over 50 now on my YouTube channel, and check out my blog. Thanks for looking. Bye.